Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another high-grade unboxing, and today I'm taking a look at the high-grade Build Divers Impulse Gundam Arc, and of course this is from Gundam Build Divers. If you haven't seen my review of the Impulse Gundam Lancier, you can check that out. I'll throw the link down in the description, and speaking of links in the description, if you want one of these of your own, the Impulse Gundam Arc, then you can get yours at HobbyLink Japan, and again, that link is in the description. Now here we go. So first off, there is the front of the box, and just like with the Impulse Gundam Lancier, this is a very Gundam Seed pose right here. Anyway, that box art is pretty awesome, flipping around to this side. And on this side, we have what it will look like out of the box in some poses. And the main event in here is the Arc Rifle. Just like the Javelin with the Lancier, this time it's that as well as these beam cannons on the side skirts. So once again, it does separate and transform into both the chest core flyer and the leg flyer. It can be combined with the Lancier, which I will do in the review. Flip it around to the other side. Once again, there is what it will look like once it is finished. There is the info on the Impulse Gundam Arc. I'll pop that up so you can read that at your own leisure. And this should cost you in and around the 1,900 yen mark. Now let's bust this thing open and see what we've got. So as usual, let's flip it over and go to the bottom so we can get the manual first. There is the image off the front of the box once again. The same info once again on the Impulse Gundam Arc. Some info on the pilot Emilia. And some info on the energy and separating / combining. I'm guessing this is exactly the same as it was on the Impulse Gundam Lancier, but I'll throw that up so you can see it. This is based once again on the Force Impulse Gundam, just like with the Lancier. And in here we have the Arc Rifle, the Leg Flyer, Chest Core Flyer, some more pictures of it combined with the Arc, as well as the color guide. Anything of interest there, I'll throw up so you can read it. So just like we saw with the Lancier, this is reusing runners from the Impulse Gundam, the Force Impulse Gundam from 2016. That is the Impulse Revive, which is a really good kit. Again, the Lancier wasn't fully quite up to its standard, and I assume it's maybe going to be the same here again, but this is just like what we saw with the Lancier, but of course in blue. As for A2, it's just this little section down here. So as for Runner B2, once again from the Impulse Gundam, exactly the same as the Lancier. These are all the parts that are the joints and whatnot off the legs and arms. We've got the hands on here, and once again, even though it's not written on the box, we do have the Force Impulses beam rifle included in here, the full rifle. As well as that, then Runner B2 is just this section up here, repeated. Next is Runner C1 and C2, again from the Force Impulse. These are in a darker blue to the last blue that we saw. And of course, just like with the Lancier, we can see the chest and the shoulders of the original Force Impulse, so more than likely we'll be able to make a blue variant of that. Well, 90% of a blue variant of the Force Impulse, just like we could with the Lancier. Next up then is Runner D2. This was the red sections of the Force Impulse, and once again it's in that kind of mustardy yellow, exactly the same color we saw on the Lancier, so this is really the only color that matches with the Lancier, besides the grey of the joint sections. Well, technically Runner F2 matches as well, but this does get covered up with the stickers for the eyes if you're going to use them. Moving on to the runners now, which are new for this kit. So this one right here is 2018 Impulse Gundam Arc. So this is the white sections, the blue sections, and some new gray sections, which are all somewhat unique to this kit, even though pretty much some of them are the same as what we saw on the Lancier. Runner J1 in that dark blue again, and a lot of this, like this, we saw already on the Lancier, but this section here, as well as these are completely unique to this kit, so they're what kind of set it apart. So there is Runner J2, and like I mentioned with the Lancier, that it came with Runner J1 and J3, so I assumed J2 came with this kit, and yes it did, and it is part of the side skirts. So the last runner that is unique to this kit is Runner K1, and that is that massive, absolutely massive cannon. I can't wait to see what this looks like built. This really, for me anyways, the selling point of this kit. It stands out, it looks cool, and to me is a lot cooler than a Javelin. But anyway, that is in that off-white once again, a very light grey. And the last couple of things in here then is some polycaps that date all the way back to 2013, as well as this set of stickers, which is quite a bit bigger than the Lancier one. The Lancier one was to here, ignoring this piece, so it seems like this guy is going to be a little more sticker heavy than the Lancier. A bit of a letdown, I have to say. So that is it for the unboxing, and once again, if you have any questions, anything you'd like me to go through in the review, then let me know down there in the comments right now, and I'll answer those questions in the actual review. So far, it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same as the Lancier. I will combine it with that in the review, and if there's anything else you'd like to see, of course let me know. As always, if you want one of your own, check out that link down there in the description. Make sure to come back for more Gunpla unboxings and reviews, and I'll see you next time.